is up, my geeks and freaks? Big Girl Geek here with a brand new recap and review. And today I'm recapping and review The Flash. It is Season 5, Episode 15, King Shark versus Gorilla Grodd. Y'all know what time it is. It's time for
3, 2, 1.
Alright, so I hope you guys caught the pre-show, and if you do not know, I do a pre-show live here on YouTube, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, every time The Flash has an all-new episode, and then at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time when the show is airing, head over to my Twitter, at Big Girl Geek, and chat with me. Alright, so let's get into the recap of the episode. Y'all know me, I have my notes because I don't want to miss anything when discussing this episode with you guys. Just going to adjust my camera a little bit. Pardon me. Sorry, had to adjust the camera a little bit. So, like I said, it's King Shark versus Gorilla Grodd. We see Team Flash. They're in Star Labs, of course, and they are discussing what they need to do to get this Metacure to work. They need to test the cure, and they need a volunteer metahuman to test the cure on, but who's really going to want to volunteer to give up their powers? So Barry has the brilliant idea of maybe King Shark would want to give his powers. He's the most deformed or a different type of metahuman that they come across, with him, you know, being a giant man shark. So they go to Lila at Argus for help, and they meet Shay's wife, who was King Shark from Earth 1, and they meet her there, and she's working with Earth 2's King Shark version of her husband. She comes up with some type of device where they could communicate, like some, I don't know, telepathic device. I forget what they call it. And during that time when King Shark is, you know, comes out of the water to talk to them so they could pitch this idea to him, something goes haywire and he escapes. Cut to Joe West. Joe West, father of Iris West Allen and guardian to Barry Allen, is back. He's back. We know the actor had some back problems, and that's why he's out. He's back. He's showing baby pictures. He took the baby with him to Tibet to visit Wally. Cecile's very happy that he's back. They're all kissing and making out in front of Iris, and she's like, oh, that's enough. Stop that. Flashback to season 3 when Joe would walk in on Barry and Iris kissing. Let's see. Cecile goes to check on baby Jenna, and Joe and Iris talk about Cicada, and she quickly changes the subject, saying, I want to make more coffee. So something is up with her. She is obviously scared to go back to her office. Cisco said that, it cuts back to Cisco and they're doing their science talk, and he says that they need more scientists on the team. And my first thought, if you guys know me, you know how I feel about the Flash and all these characters, I was like, no. Hell no, we don't need no more scientists on the team. But what does that mean? Could that mean that Cisco's being replaced by another scientist? Because you know the rumor is that Carlos is leaving the show after this season. So are they throwing in these little hints and suggestions to let us know, to prepare us for Cisco leaving? I wonder what's up with that. Barry, Norva, and Cisco, they get a hit on King Shark, so they race out to go find him. King Shark attacks them and almost bites the head off Cisco, so Barry uses the cure on him to stop Cisco from dying, because apparently that was the only way he could save Cisco. Not throwing lightning, not phasing him out of King Shark's hand. Nope. Had to be the cure. So, my question is, because Barry gave this cure to King Shark without his permission, will the people that were so upset with Iris for giving a power dampening chip to Nora without her permission have that same energy for Barry for giving this man the cure without his permission? I wonder, but I think I know the answer to that. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments. King Shark wakes up as a human in Star Labs, and they explain to him what happened, and then we see Barry get in an argument with his employees, aka Cisco and Caitlin, about what he did and why he did it, and they get into an argument. Why is he arguing with his employees who work for him? I don't know. He made the decision, and that was on him. We cut to to Iris and Joe, saying she doesn't feel safe in her office. It was kind of obvious after being attacked by Cicada, and you know, he's trying to, you know, make her feel better. It's not really working, so he says, come on, we're gonna leave the coffee shop. Jitters, CC Jitters, come with me, I have something for you. Side note, we don't see anyone else besides Cecile. We don't see Cecile again after she went to check on baby Jenna. So I don't know what the heck baby Jenna got her doing. And we don't see anyone else welcome Joe back. I don't know why we don't see Barry, but whatever. Grodd takes over Cisco and Caitlin, and they attack Barry. Cisco punches him and vibes him, and Killer Frost takes over and ices him. And he gets away with their device to mind control people. We see on a side story, Sherlock Wells tries to figure out what's going on with the doctor and the shark. And I'm like, he's always in somebody's business. Why? I don't know. He's just always in someone's business. That was enough, I guess, to give him something to do in the episode. King Shark is human, and him and the doctor are talking about their feelings after a little push from Wells, and they're getting some action. And I'm like, damn, they get more action than Barry and Iris, but okay. We're here for that, I guess. Yay. So we cut to Joe and Iris, and they are boxing. That's how they're letting off steam. He explains to her why he really went to Tibet was not just to see Wally, but he needs to gather himself after his attack from Cicada, and that's why he was gone so long. So he says, you know, show Cicada what you're made of. Show him what I taught you. And everyone can't seem to wrap their head around how Iris knows how to fight. It's because she had Joe West as a father. We've seen him teaching her and Barry how to fight, so this is no big surprise. She lets off some steam, and it seems to work, and she seems okay. Cut to the team still trying to figure out now what to do with Gorilla Grodd, who's on the loose, and Nora makes a statement saying that aren't they immune because they're speedsters, and Barry's like, no, we're not immune to the mind control. Apparently the Flash Museum had that in their logs in the museum, the speedsters are immune to the mind control, and they got that wrong. So of course Barry and Nora go after Grodd. They get knocked out, and that only leaves King Shark to face Grodd. He decides to turn back into King Shark, but once he turns back into King Shark, he can never be human again. He makes that choice. He fights King Shark, and that is the highlight of the episode, is Grodd versus Killer Shark. Great use of CGI, visual effects, special effects, and they have their fight, and of course King Shark wins because the good guys win at the end of the day. They put Grodd in a medical-induced coma, so he doesn't come out. They have Caitlin and Cisco help to Argus to help tighten the security around Grodd and things like that. Iris finds the strength to go back to her office. She's in a group chat with the rest of the team, and she finds out she missed the whole King Shark versus Gorilla Grodd, dealing with her mess with Cicada. And then Barry at the end apologizes to his employees, Cisco and Caitlin, saying that he was wrong, and he says that he's going to now ask Cicada if he wants the cure. So that is the recap. On to my review of the episode. I have here some notes too for that. Does everyone know my review? Here it is. Does everyone know Barry's secret identity? Because everyone is walking around not fully costumed in front of King Shark and the doctor. Nobody cares? Okay, it's just me. Let's see. Seeing Barry and Nora had a scene where they had to throw lightning at King Shark to wake him up after Grodd beat him up a little bit. Great sequence, great use of visual effects and CGI. Again, love that. It was great to see that. We love a father-daughter duo. I really like that scene. Barry delivered a line at the end of the fight. It says, "Long live the king." That felt flat for me. Wasn't really feeling that. Nora made a reference to this fight earlier, so I thought she would kind of know how this fight turned out. I don't think there's continuity in that writing. And why, like I said, why didn't Barry and Joe at least get a scene with him coming back? I didn't like that. So those are the things I really didn't care for. There was no Barry and Iris interaction. But the thing that really saved the episode, if it could be saved in my view, was of course King Shark versus Gorilla Grodd. I really enjoyed it, liked it. I don't know if this was just like more of a filler episode. I don't know if this was a great episode to come back off a break. Maybe they should, I think it should have been earlier in the season. I think they should have hyped it up a little bit more. It just kind of came out of left field, out of nowhere. I think it would have been better if there was some type of build up to this. So I give the episode a C. That's what I think. It was enjoyable to watch just to see those two characters fight, but the story and the writing I felt was all over the place. But what did you think? As always, let me know in the comments, and I can't wait to discuss with you. That's all I have for you guys today, Flash fans, and I will see you next week, of course, like I said, for my pre-show and on Twitter, and of course here for the recap and review. All right, I'm out of here. Big girl geek out. Peace. Hey, where are you going? You just watched a cool video. Subscribe.